We're here at the International Barbecue Festival in downtown Owensboro. Everybody's out here having a good time. We wanted to tell you a little bit about what we did this year. As we've said in previous shows, this is our 150th anniversary. So we brought some nice history items that the citizens can come out and view. They're out here having a good time. And they can also see what we've done in our past. We've got this from the Fire Commission. Their history trailer. It's got a lot of history of the fire service in Kentucky from over the years, and we've brought a lot of OFD history into the trailer as well. So we hope you were able to stop by while you were here at the Barbecue Fest and look a little bit about what's going on. What I also like to talk about is how we serve you during Barbecue Fest. The Owensboro Police Department, Fire Department, and Yellow Ambulance do everything we can to make sure you're safe and you have a good time here at the Barbecue Fest. So we work together, especially with Yellow Ambulance, to make sure there's good EMS coverage. In case somebody trips and falls or something like that, or has some medical event, we're here to take care of you. But we also have to talk about the fire side too. So one of the things we do for you when we come out here, we'll have a couple of units like this out here. We have a unit out here with Yellow Ambulance paramedics in it, but we also have this unit from the Owensboro Fire Department. And this has our skid unit, so we can use this for EMS, for fire suppression, basically anything out here that a fire truck can handle, we can handle with this unit. So we can get up and down the streets real quick with this, and we can take care of anything that happens out here, whether it be a medical event, small fire, or anything like that. So we're out here to serve you, and we hope you enjoyed the event while you were out there at Barbecue Fest.
This month's tip involves kitchen fires. Now, the most common kitchen fire that we respond to is a stove fire. Very rarely is it a malfunction of the stove. It's usually unattentive cooking. And when we respond to these fires, they're very rarely life-threatening, but they are very damaging to your home. A fire that starts on top of the stove will quickly extend into your cabinets, your attic area, and be very destructive for your home. A very easily prevented fire. When you're cooking something on the stovetop, you need to give that your full attention. Do not leave the room. What happens to us is we have that time relation loss. We feel like we've only been gone a couple of minutes, and it turns into 20 minutes, and you have a fire that starts on top of the stove. So if you're cooking on top of the stove, remember, you've invited fire into your home. You have to control it. You have to be there the entire time you're cooking. Now, if you're cooking something in the oven, always make sure that at least you're at home. We have people that will put something in the oven that's going to bake for a couple of hours, decide to do a couple of errand runs and checks. You're courting disaster when you do that. Don't do that. Be at home when you're cooking something in the oven. Be in the kitchen when you're cooking something on the stove. Now, the easiest way to put out a kitchen fire is with a fire extinguisher. You've heard the baking soda routine. It works very well, but the problem is, where's your baking soda right now? And normally they're in a very small box. Sprinkling that baking soda on a grease fire will put that fire out, but it has to be readily available and handy for you. The best choice is a fire extinguisher, and these guys are a piece of cake to use. We teach the pass method. Pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. Works very, very well. Make sure you have at least a 2A 10BC fire extinguisher, or one about half this size for your kitchen. They work very well. Keep them where you can easily get a hold of them. This is your safety tip for this month. Reporting from the Owensboro Fire Department, I'm Battalion Chief Steve Leonard.
The training we did at the houses that Independence Bank owns on St. Anne Street, we were training on basement fire evolutions, practicing descending the stairs on a basement fire quickly and getting off and flowing water on the fire as quickly as possible. It's important because a lot of basements don't have windows or exterior openings where we can go in through those exterior doors or flow water through those windows. So we have to train our personnel to be able to quickly descend those stairs, and at the same time descending those stairs, applying water to the fire to start the cooling process to extinguish the fire, because some studies have shown temperatures at the ceiling height in some of these basement fires up to 1,000 to 1,100 degrees, and our gear is not rated to protect us for that, so we have to be able to move quickly and apply water at the same time. We initially ran under live fire conditions in the State Fire Rescue Training Fire Blast trailer. We ran a basement fire scenario where the firefighters would go down, locate the fire, extinguish it. After the fire was extinguished, we would run a scenario, one of those firefighters on the attack team was a downed firefighter, and the rest of the firefighters outside that were assigned to RIT and other jobs would perform a downed firefighter rescue, usually taking 4 to 6 firefighters to come in and rescue one firefighter, showing them that getting one person out takes a lot of work, and especially a lot of teamwork to get them out safely. Basement fires are different because of the limited ventilation. Sometimes if it's new construction versus what we term as legacy construction, anything built 50s and older. And it also, we have to take into consideration, what are the people using the basement for? Is it part of the living space, or is it just being used for storage? What do they have down there? Because of the fire load that could be in the basement, we have the limited ventilation, so we're seeing a lot of higher temperatures in the basements. And with lightweight construction, in the newer homes, we're seeing the floor collapsing within 4, 5, 6 minutes, with it being what they call unprotected. No drywall, nothing covering those floor trusses. So we have to take a lot of that in consideration, do a good size up of the fire conditions and the construction of the structure.